to another episode of Saturday Selections with Punting Patto. Well, this weekend I'm looking at the Flemington meeting and I'm fired up. First of all, I'm going to kick it off with the winner in race 7, number 5, Grand Jules. This fella has really impressed me his last 2 races. He's come second in both of those. First of all to Elusive Touch and then to Whiston. He was giving those blokes 4 and 4.5 kilograms, and in this he meets them with just 2.5 kilograms difference. Look, he was also a bit of a sitting duck in those 2 races, so basically I reckon that with a better rate and hopefully a better ride with Nicolik on board, this bloke will win. And now it's time for Patto's Puffer, and it's in race 6, number 7, Sapcorp. Look, this bloke ruined his chances last start by pulling very hard. But look, I tell you what, the start before that, he won nicely, beating the Informed Truster. Look, I reckon the back to the 1600 metres will suit, and put it this way, the $31 that's available at the moment looks a very nice price. And now it's time. Top Board of Glory!
Top Board of Glory, what is your tip? Can you tip us a winner or two? Thank you, Top Board, my Top Board of Glory.
Now it's time for our favourite Queenslander, Keith!
He's a good bloke, he's a Queensland, and his name is Keith, oh yeah!
Doesn't look an easy day here in the locals for me this weekend. I'm here to, you pay me the big bucks to slip you a few tips each week, so that's what I'm going to do. Try and get the treble legs, mate. Race 6, Bold Lance for Chrissy Mutts. Race 7 is the 3200 metre Queensland Cup. And geez, it looks a bit light on for talent this race, that's to say the least. So I am going to go with the top weight for Starthy at sea. That's Tinseltown and a Bad Alley, but I think Starthy's riding well enough to just slot this in somewhere, and class will prevail over the long trip, I think. And then in the last, good little up and coming here, Tuna Hog for Laurie Mayfield Smith and Southern Casitas again. Tuna Hog off the Good Alley, and nicely in at the weights as well. Alright, Patto, you have a good time on the punt, mate, eh?
Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, gee, I've said it a few times and I'll say it again. He really is a good bloke, isn't he? Hope you're back a few winners on the weekend, mate. Well, I hope you have a great weekend and happy punting!